Hi, it's Glenn Dietzel here, CEO of Awakened and editor-in-chief of Lifestyle Entrepreneur magazine, and I'm really excited today to be interviewing Sharon Hulse as the president and CEO of Employment Resource Group, an executive search firm. And Sharon is a leading expert not only in North America but literally across the world in helping companies hire the best candidates for accelerated business growth. So Sharon, welcome to our interview today.
Thank you, Glenn. Glad to be here.
All right, cool. Let's get started. I've got my pen, paper here ready because I'm going to be taking copious notes. I know you've got a lot to share. This is a rapid-fire interview, and for those of you that are new to our magazine, and I'm excited about what I'm going to be learning from Sharon today, and you're going to be learning a ton. So my first question, Sharon, is what does hiring the best talent mean from your perspective?
I think, Glenn, a lot of companies look at the technical side of capabilities. So really what we call the resume. What is it that makes a person skilled from a technical perspective? And actually, it's how they integrate into the company's culture, how they maneuver, their pace of work. All of those things are much more telling if the person is going to be effective or not in that role. So for us, it's not only a good technical fit, but a good culture fit as well.
Sharon, what makes you uniquely suited and fit to speak on this topic?
Well, I do think, I've been doing it 20 years, and the thing that I would say, and there's a lot of great firms out there, but the thing that I think makes us unique is the intuitive part. We spend a lot of time inside the organizations that we're going to be filling positions for, and we get a real sense of culture. People have a very hard time describing culture. We can go into the organization and intuitively pick up pretty quickly how the organization maneuvers, how they work, what their culture's like, and who would integrate in well.
From your perspective, Sharon, why is this so important and relevant in today's marketplace?
Well, there's no question we're going into a talent war. We have 85 million baby boomers going to be retiring in the next 3 to 5 years, and we have 35 million Gen Xers coming behind them to fill the spots. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but the math's not good. So there's some reality around people are going to have to not only retain the people they have, but get really good people that they can train and keep for a long time.
How does your system work in terms of hiring the best talent in today's highly competitive marketplace?
Well, the thing that I think our clients like about our process is my organization, actually, I'm the final, I call it good cop, bad cop. I have the good cop recruiter that interviews, and then the bad cop comes behind, which is me, and I ask all the really hard questions. But we interview every candidate either by Skype or face-to-face before we present them, and then we choose the top 5. And the reason we do that is not only are our clients time deprived, everybody's really busy, but we can eliminate so much of the people out there, the candidates out there that just are not going to fit that organization, whether it's technical skills or culture. So by the time we get back to them, we have 5 very capable, technically skilled, and good culture fits. Then it really comes down to, quite frankly, who they like the best.
What do you see as the #1 mistake that CEOs, company owners make when it comes down to hiring top-tier talent?
Well, I hate to say it, but that's kind of an easy question, Glenn, and it really is money. People inside organizations, we're still kind of got a little bit of recessionary fog going on where they think they can get the top talent for less money. And top talent never has to take less money. They're highly sought after, they're attractive, they're loyal to organizations, they're effective, and they're not looking. So for us, it's finding that person, getting them excited about a new opportunity, and not having our client lowball them or insult them with a bad offer, but really going after and showing them how they want them inside their doors.
Sharon, what's the one question that nobody has ever asked you before around hiring top-tier talent? So what is that question, first of all? So it's a 2-part question.
Right.
And secondly, what's your answer to that question?
Wow, that's a good question, Glenn. I've never had anybody ask me. Like I said, we spend a good amount of time inside the company's doors as we visit. I've never had anybody ask me, so Sharon, based on your observations of my organization and your visit, what do you think will be the obstacles that we may have to overcome in order to attract top talent to our company? Nobody really wants to talk about the warts. They only want to talk about the good stuff. And I guess my answer would be different based on the company. It's going to vary based on what I see, but I will tell you probably the most common thread we see is how people treat other people. You know, people want to feel worthwhile, significant, motivated, and there's a lot of organizations, as we walk through the company with senior leadership, you can tell that there's a tension in the air and they're not feeling that in the organizations they're in.
What is the first actionable step that you recommend that our readers and viewers take right now?
Well, we've been doing a lot of this with current clients, and that is to put together a talent strategy. And that's really taking your strategic plan and looking at what are your must-do, can't-fail goals, and then the people you have, really understanding what they can do and what capabilities they have maybe that are over and above how you're utilizing them today, and really help to retain them. And then where are the gaps? Where do you need people? And really understanding how do you find people to fill in the gaps so you can continue to grow your company.
Sharon, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and continued success in the growth of your company in 2015.
Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate your time too.